What's going on YouTube? What's up Laker Nation? In today's video I just want to talk about the whole Kentavious Caldwell Pope signing. Now before I get into this video, let me give you guys a question of the day. The Minnesota Timberwolves have made it to the postseason in the last 10 years. And on top of that, you know, the Philadelphia 76ers have been the laughingstock of the NBA the last 4 or 5 years. Which team between these two teams is more likely to make it to the playoffs this season? I mean, if you ask me, the Timberwolves have been making moves left and right. They already have a good nucleus in Anthony Carl Towns and nice wing scorer and Andrew Wiggins. And on top of that, you trade for Jimmy Butler. You start making moves and bringing guys like Jeff T. You sign guys like Taj Gibson and JJ Redick or Jamal Crawford, who are really solid bench players. And on top of that, you already have a good coach. On the other side of the ball, I mean, you talk about the 76ers who have been stuck in the draft picks, and they have guys like Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, Martell Fultz. They also signed a great shooter in JJ Redick, and they look like a really good team. Now both these teams have potential to make it to the playoffs, but which team do you think is more likely to? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Now let me get right into this video. The Los Angeles Lakers signed Kentavious Caldwell Pope 1 year, $18 million, and this is just what we need. I mean, defensively speaking, he's a beast. I mean, he got the point guard position, shooting guard position, small forward position, and offensively speaking, I know he's only averaging 13, 14 a game, and his shooting percentage is like 40% from the field and 35% from the 3-point percentage. And his numbers don't jump off the screen, but this is a player that he was playing in a team that in Detroit that didn't generate enough points. They were like 26 in generating points. Passing wise, assists, they were like higher than 20th, and he's going to a situation where he has a pass first point guard Lonzo Ball. He has unselfish players like Brandon Ingram and even to some extent Julius Randle, who had a career high in assists. And it's not like we're signing a guy past his prime or where we've seen the best ball from him. I mean, I remember last year the feeling we got from signing Timothy Mozgov and Luol Deng was, okay, we got some solid players that they're gonna come in, they're gonna be veterans, but we've seen their best basketball. We're not getting guys that are in the prime or are going to the prime. And Popo is 24 years old. He's going into his he hasn't even touched his prime, and he has a lot of potential. I mean, we're paying him for his potential. I mean, and this is a great feeling. I mean, I remember last year, I mean, the acquisitions we made were kind of like okay. I mean, they could be either okay moves or really bad moves. It wasn't that like they made a great move. They made a great move by signing Luol Deng and Timothy Mozgov. So this year, I mean, I gotta give props to Magic Johnson and Rob Pelinka. I mean, they've been making moves left and right. They signed a great offensive scorer in Brook Lopez. They bring in Lonzo Ball, and now you have KCP, and now our starting five looks and it just sounds a lot better than last year's. I mean, now we have Lonzo Ball, KCP, Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle, and Brook Lopez. Am I gonna go out on a limb and say this is a playoff team? Before I even say that, I had to see how this team plays. I want to see what moves the other teams make. I mean, still there's still some really nice players in free agency. I want to see what the Clippers do with that. I want to see what the Suns do. But if we add I think we're one backup point guard away from having a really nice team. I mean, our starting five looks really solid, and our bench with guys like Zubac, Nance, Luol Deng, Jordan Clarkson. You bring in a backup point guard, and man, this team looks they have the potential to be an 8th, 7th, even 6th seed. But that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe, guys, and have a good one.